first, she signed up for the sisterhood, free trips and cars, and the promise of a successful business of her own, but ended up in a failed pyramid scheme. Emily Lynn Paulson made more than $1 million at a top multi-level marketing company, or MLM as they're known, but left because of the toxic culture.
She's sharing her story in the book, Hey Han Sales, Sisterhood, Supremacy, and the Other Lies Behind Multi-Level Marketing. Emily Lynn Paulson joins us. Good morning.
Hi, thanks for having me.
When you say multi-level marketing, I think pyramid scheme. Are there some well-known ones that we know?
Oh, there's many. I mean, you can really just go to Google and say, is this company a multi-level marketing company? Basically, any company that requires you to join a person who then makes a cut of your sales, who then has an upline who makes a cut of their sales, and the majority of the money flows upward.
So it seems like with the takeoff of social media, this really has become more apparent that people get kind of lured into these, and you just have to get more people to join your team. How did you get started? What was the appeal?
Yeah, I think for me, it was just, I was a stay-at-home mom and it looked like a really flexible, fun option. It was a friend who invited me to learn about this. And I think I really just kind of ran with ignorance. I didn't know much about multi-level marketing. And I thought, this could be something. I think it really is a nod to just the lack of options, really, for moms. And we're already used to all of our unpaid labor, holding up the world. And so doing a little more unpaid labor for the hope that maybe you'll make money is not that big of a deal. And for me, I did the things I was told. I was coachable, which you're told to be coachable. And I started succeeding pretty quickly. And it led me to the belief that anyone else could do this too, which mathematically really is not possible.
Yeah, so let's mention some of these companies. Mary Kay, Herbalife, Amway, Tupperware, Avon, we've all heard of these. What is toxic about this operation?
Well, the biggest thing is they're sold as these female empowerment projects. They're sold as flexible, time freedom, make money in the nooks and crannies of your life, when in reality, you end up doing a lot of unpaid labor, a lot of work all of the time, instead of really spending time with your family, right? And the people who make money are the upper echelons, a very, very small percentage at the top of the pyramid, and the CEOs at the top. So most of the market that is actually doing the work is not making money. 99.7% of people don't make a dime because these are pay-to-play systems. You have to buy in and continue to buy product to stay in.
And so you did well. You got in early, like you were one of the first people in your sales area. So you were one of the first ones to have this product, and you kept bringing people on your team. But then the market's flooded, so the people below you can't make as much, and they're still buying all that product, and they can't unload it. Is that the gist of it?
Exactly. And at that point, there's a lot of sunk cost fallacy. People think, well, I've already spent this much money and I'm buying the products anyway. I'll just keep trying. I'll see if this works out. Now these are all my friendships, right? I'm in this community of women. I can't leave. There's just a lot of cognitive dissonance that goes on.
Did you have to do some self-reflection when you were admittingly targeting friends and family?
Yeah, at first you really are told, like, this is something great. A friend shares it with you and it's someone you trust, and then you share it with friends, and you honestly believe this is an opportunity for people. You are told this is an opportunity for people. This is something great. You're sharing something great. So you don't really think you're doing anything wrong. Once I realized the people that I had brought in were working really hard and not making money, that's when I really had to come to terms with what I was doing.
So how is it easy is it or difficult is it to get out?
Oh, it's difficult. And I think, part of that is by design. Again, you surround yourself with this community. You spend a lot of time in proximity with these women who you consider friends, and you don't want to leave because you're considered a hater. You don't want to be negative because then that might spread, and you're supposed to always be reaching for the top. And if you do get in and you do get to that place where you are making money, you can be trapped as well. It can be hard to leave.
Well, the book is Hey Han Sales, Sisterhood, Supremacy, and the Other Lies Behind Multi-Level Marketing. For more, check out Emily's website and the socials. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.